Hey guys, this is Don again. Today we're going to be reviewing the Mark TwoR2 paddle here. Shout out to Tim and Wes for sending us this paddle for reveal. Just a little disclaimer, we're not being sponsored by these guys. They're not paying us by any means, so this is an unbiased, just a real review here for my average Joes here playing over at Pickleball X. Coming out of the box, it feels great. The weight felt good in the hands. It felt super gritty. And after, following this paddle on social media, it was really, really hyped up. So I couldn't wait to try this paddle out. I had real big anticipation on this paddle being my new main here, coming from the Euro Pro 4. So here's my thoughts on it. Going out to week 1 playing with this, just playing a few games with it. I played completely stock, no overgrip, no weight. I would say the paddle had a bigger sweet spot. And I noticed like a lot of times in my drives, my serves, it felt a little muted, maybe mild in a sense compared to the Euro Pros. Everything was more so like coming up short, or I would have to hit even harder to get it to where I needed to be. Spin was there still, but I felt like the power, the dwell time was pretty muted in this paddle. So I ended up adding some more weight at the throat of the paddle. I was hoping it would give a little bit more pop, a little bit more power, and a little bit more stabilization. Another key feature I noticed while playing in the kitchen, my dinks were a little too high, a little too low. So I couldn't really dial it down. I don't know if it was the combination of the paddle being muted / more spin. So I really couldn't dial it down. So I was hoping adding the weight to it would definitely fix that problem. So that's what I ended up doing in week 2 here. I added some weight on the throat, and it felt a little bit better, but again, just not enough. It still came up a little bit short. I want a little bit more power. I want a little bit more pop. I'm a real power paddle oriented type of player. So that's where I come from, and that's what I like to play with. Who I think this paddle would be best with would be someone that's been experimenting with those Amazon paddles, like the Vatic Pros or Friday paddles, That's the type of player that this would definitely be an upgrade for you. It's gonna help you learn more about control, dial down your shots, your drops, your resets. All right, final takeaway for this paddle, Mark TwoR2, they did a great job constructing this paddle. Overall, it looks like it's gonna be a durable paddle. It's gonna last you a long time, and it's definitely suited for that beginner, intermediate stages of your pickleball career here. Definitely a great paddle in that sense. Again, it is a highly rated reveal paddle. People love this paddle. It just kind of fell short from my play style here. But again, I can't wait to see what Mark comes out with on his next generation of paddles. Shout out again to Tim and Wes for sending in this paddle. If you guys, the viewers, want something else for us to test out, I love personally testing out smaller companies and giving out my honest review. Make sure to drop a comment down below. We love reading through it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.